Hi everyone, and welcome back or welcome to the second episode of Choose Week, kindness. If you're new and this is your first time seeing my face, hi, hello. My name is Nady and this is the Choose movement. If you've listened to the first episode, thank you, and hopefully you listened to the one on my podcast and the video I did. But today's episode, which is the 27th, is kindness. And I was like listening to the episode the other day and I was like, these episodes are kind of like similar, but they're like different in a way. So in my podcast episode, I spoke about how this is like a core wound or like a deep cut, because if you don't know, or if you know, but I'll tell you anyways, that this was called the Choose Kindness movement first. And I did talk about it in a video somewhere. I was wearing like a red hoodie and I talked about why I changed it and all that. And yeah, so it's kind of like I felt like I failed in a sense, but also like I grew a little bit. So if you want to know why it changed, you can like definitely check out that video or an episode on my podcast. I think it's called Choose Movement, something like that. But yeah, before, if you haven't listened to the episode yet, it's available anywhere you listen to podcasts or anything, so you can definitely check that out before you listen to this or watch this. And what I wanted to do, I did say in the episode that I wanted to do something special and something big, and I was like I think I was like hyping it up or something, but then I got a bit of an obstacle, a detour. So the initial plan was, and those will know, some will know, and if you don't, I've been talking about doing this for so long, but I have like this weird thing that, because I'm like a nervous person and I'm like pretty awkward, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I don't know if you've noticed, but I am wearing, forget the yellow, this bracelet, which is what I like to call like a choose bracelet. But I have a few here which I wanted to show. The rest are in here. So I was planning for this video to give them out, and you guys gonna follow me around. My leg is cramping. You guys are gonna follow me around and we're gonna give this out to people together for free. But I think something happened. I got a bit of a detour, and also the shyness. I was like, I don't know. So what I have is, and this was like before I changed the name, so I don't know if you can read that, but it says Choose Kindness. And then I said, my act of kindness to you, which is the second note. You literally can't see it, but, and then it says at Choose Kindness movement on Instagram. And then it has a nice little quote or something at the end of it. So on this specific one, it is, the struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need tomorrow. So what I like to think is maybe like it's destiny or fate that someone got this specific bracelet and they needed to hear this today. So look, I've got so many and I just wanted to give them out. Where did I put the rest? To give them out. Look, I have a whole shoebox full of them to give them out, and I will at some point, and hopefully I can do that video at some point. But that was supposed to be this video, but I don't know if you know, but I'm like sick, so I can't like go outside and be like, hey, I don't want to be spreading. So I wear this every single day, just as a reminder. So I just want to come here and talk about how we can put what I said in the podcast into action. And the thing is, the whole video was supposed to be the bracelets, but I had to like, improvise. So I talked about I'm going to change my sitting position. Okay. I talked about in the episode that I'm a huge person for kindness. Like, I think kindness is one of the first. Oh, you can see my closet. Okay, it's not that bad, but kindness is one of the first things that like comes to mind as to like what I like to call myself, like personality. I like to think I'm kind, so I'm a big advocate for kindness. And I said that my favorite quote, which probably doesn't make any sense to like the episode, is have courage and be kind. But it's like my whole I guess message and myself is built around, I can't sit like this, is built around Okay, it's built around that quote. So I wanted to come here and say, how can we be more kinder today? So how can we put what I said into action today? So I want to encourage you today. I tell a story on the episode. So I want you to go listen to that. And if you listen to it, you know that. Okay, so to a stranger, literally anyone today, I want you, yes, you to go to someone and just start and just say hi and just say, ask them, how are you? And however they respond, you say, okay, and I hope you have a good day. Just say that to someone, because when someone says that to me, I really appreciate their kindness and thought that they're asking me how I am. And I know they probably don't 100% care, or they do and they genuinely want to know, but it's just a kind thing to do that makes someone feel like, someone cares in a sense. And that it can be to someone you know or someone you don't know. And I'm emphasizing on someone you don't know, especially. And you'll know, like, on the story I tell in the episode. And to someone you know, like a family, or, like a best friend. Someone, just tell them, hey, you look good today, and just say, I appreciate you. And I did that today, specifically for this day, because I don't like saying something and then not doing it. So today I had training and I told my coach and my one friend that I appreciate you and I really appreciate you, and he was like, oh, thank you, and then I said to, I think my mom or something, like, you look good today. And she was like, okay. And she didn't expect that at all, but I said it anyways, and to a stranger. I haven't been outside at all today, so I haven't had the opportunity to say to someone, hi, how are you, and that could start up a really, like, genuine conversation. I've had really strange, genuine conversations with some people when I just say hi, and they go, how are you? I'm good. And then they, like, say, so how was your day? It's so random, but, if it makes that person feel good, and the fact that I'm being kind to someone I don't know is just like it's a powerful thing. So I encourage you today to ask someone how they are genuinely, and just to your loved ones or friends, say, I appreciate you, And I think it's a nice thing to hear. When someone says, I appreciate you, it's like, whoa, okay, thank you. But y'all, I really hope you enjoy the episode that I have on the Never Alone podcast, which is available anywhere you listen to podcasts. But the only things I can think of right now is Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. But literally anywhere you think of, except for YouTube, not that. I can definitely go check that out. And I hope to see you tomorrow for, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow was Choose You. I did not look at my journal, but tomorrow's Choose You, and I think Choose You is I'll talk about it more on tomorrow's episode, but Choose You is a very, like, it's a very special one, I guess. But thank you for joining me for episode 2 of Kindness, and hopefully one day I can give these out and I can record that so you can see, because I spoke about it. But y'all, I really appreciate all of you that have joined me on this journey, and I hope that we can continue together. So I will see you on the next one.